I said, God, I get all that. I was get because I didn't know you posted something on Twitter. I was a few weeks ago, and I was like, there's something about the .NET culture that just don't like shit. This guy does.
Yeah.
I work in a .NET shop, and we ship every service. I go, and that's what I'm talking.
Right.
I was
2
like,
weeks.
we ship 5 times a day.
Mhm.
I was like, so just so you're aware. But I didn't want to get into it. Because I was like, I'm just gonna let that comment linger there.
The culture is something else, and they're in their own. Plus, I'm loud, you know.
Well, they,
I'm
you're
a dialect.
you're a dialect guy.
Oh, you're a dialect guy? Oh. Well, it's nice to know.
Get out. He's taking the company from Pascal to .NET, which is like a step
It's a
up.
step, okay, I understand, you're going the baby steps, you're not going full force to the rust.
I'm a dialect guy, but you know, I speak this.
Get out, leave your business card.
Brian, by the way.
Donnie, nice to meet you.
No, but we come across some .NET.
Probably. What's your name? Jeff. Brian. Nice to meet you. Are you the CTO?
Yes,
I've seen some of your stuff.
Oh, he's on my .NET.
Yeah.
It's my guy.
I'm gonna go, there's so.
Jenkins, go.
Oh my God.
They don't have CI. They don't have CI. There's
No, I noticed that. And again, when I read all the new .NET stuff, I go, there's no reason for this culture to exist. It runs on all the machines, Linux, Windows, whatever. I was like, the actual model framework, or Acer, or whatever. I go, it's good. I don't understand. I think.
Go to any rooms and play.
It does. I can tell.
Not to be that, it's something that's like, it's all Blazor, but no. Okay.
I don't trust them. Microsoft. They like reinvent their UI for instance.
Oh, yeah.
Every few years. You know, I don't know. It's not a special.
I like the Rails hotwire.
Hotwire is very cool. I've never used Rails. My friend is extremely Rails.
It's very, very good. And honestly, like this company from .NET, they had a React code base and they had a lot of trouble. Like the developer was very used to like server that came out and they're like, hey, we want something that's gonna last. And I go, well, I think React. I was just letting you know, like React over 10 years, you do not write React the same way for more than 2 to 3 years in a row. I was like, so if this is gonna live, I'm gonna recommend Rails Hotwire. That's gonna be here to stay. It's basically server HTML with the interactivity. You don't need that. I go, if most of their shit, they don't need that. They could just do standard page refreshes. I was like, you'll be able to run this for 10 years without having real issues. Like even React now, I'm like, React, I think there's gonna be like server components and other shit. Yeah, coffee.
I can afford it.
Coffee.
This past week was very exciting.
Oh, I know.
What happened this week?
Huge vulnerability. Like a 10 out
Oh,
of 10.
React
Yeah.
Surface.
Yeah.
I didn't look at that. I saw
I'll be honest, I was looking at nuts. I go, maybe I gotta start looking at Vue and so I used Vue years ago and I actually liked it. It's just the whole community, nobody wanted to use it. I feel like you'd be a Vue guy.
I would be a Vue guy, but unfortunately Rich Harris keeps talking to me, he's like, it smells really nice right now. Should I know?
It is nice, it is.
I know, well, I see him all the time, I see him like every month, or not every month, every quarter in the city.
I just don't know what I think it's less popular. I don't know.
I don't hear it. I know. I feel like
It's only because I see the guy who created it once a quarter, like I don't see how he reads about it.
What about in Solid? Sorry, I think Solid came up.
Solid, I don't know why.
Oh, Solid, I don't know what's going on with Solid.
I think React is kind of like React. React is like
Nice little lead.
React before they did all the shit, server components.
But they did all that stuff. If something like React, it's not a frame. It's not enough to build. Like you need a router. You needed this. You needed that, right?
Well,
So where do you go?
that's kind of
That's the Vue thing. Where it's like, hey, you need a router. Here it is. It's right here, right?
well, React Router does exist. React Router's been pretty stable, I think. So it's. But the question is like, is it better to build an app on these meta frameworks like a Nux, like a Next.js, What I'm running into now is I have hitting
How come you didn't tell them that?
big size now, very quickly, because we're doing AI, and I was like, listen, like, we just did like 6 months of selling us, the dev server is a fucking dog, dude. I spent a lot of time waiting, I went through file, and the whole thing, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I was not wait for the site. Group by Rails, search the file on the server. So I said, look, so even my team, we just taught a guy Rails and Finn, our tool is built in Rails. And he goes, oh, I got like, this is crazy how fast. I said, the development is crazy. I was like, you're not gonna make miles. And yes, you lose your rights. I'm like, you're guessing about rights. Don't lie to me. I know you're not in your ID.
Here's the thing about types, I think only work.
I can get something right now. There's like no bad time.
Especially the large team. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, the whole team video, you don't know how to code.
Well, you're not going to test. I think they works better. This is probably takes. Part of the code base, you know, like.
When will you ever say this?
Right.
Agents.
That's the marketing trend. You're
And truthfully, if you write.
That's totally right. I think that's what told.
You should be able.
It's like Viagra, like they imagine that they stumbled on a good product. Like, Phil, this is a good product.
Because I'm waiting for the AI. Right? I'm waiting on that.
Stumbled on the right.
And then, I'm gonna wait on the. I'm waiting, I was like, I'm just having my butt, I'm waiting. You know, like, really.
So every time I
it's
go to
like,
Columbia, I
let's
take.
get five, let me test it, okay, it's good, now let me review the code, you know, because I know
I
the
go to
code
Woodlawn,
is contract.
farm.
And so.
Are you serious?
We've really been digging
Oh,
into
nice.
Yeah.
things, and like, way back. And like, they've like, I've sort of like, I actually use the
Oh, you can fly.
Yeah,
I saw that. I saw that was recent.
Yeah,
Excellent.
yeah. Because I was using Heroku for years. And then, you know, that's like.
Oh, what's pretty good. You didn't like it?
Well, no, I liked it, but I told I really want to sell that to myself. I think what I like about the model is scale. If you like to go Jackson prices, great, it's on my list. Like I can. And I can. But I'll use Flash. But I don't know. One of those 500 services, I can move on down the next day. If you're using all this shit, whatever, you're not.
It's not clear where we're still in this next begins.
I got a pitch.
Want it to be clear.
I got a pitch tomorrow. Fine. Wants to use for sale, wants to use next. Huge. I don't the idea that they're money for stuff for the global scale and whatever. And then like right under it, like you need real time sockets for like you need stacks and shit. So
Those technical features.
obviously.
Whenever I get from a client, I'm like, wait a second, what's going on?
Those
Am I holding this or are you?
Those are
Sounds like I listen to talk.
Yeah, or AI. Those are two things that simple to me how like that's what I'm looking for. Now, we're gonna build this with Vercel plus like Superbase. You're gonna use third-party services. And if you do actually do it, you're gonna run into these issues. And it's not gonna be so easy to take your Next.js app using Superbase for real time, using this other thing for queues, and to either mash that together or move it somewhere else. I wanna move the queue system to something cheaper. Like realization of all those things.
Yes.
If you have a lot of sockets. If all of those things, in fact, Superbase is built. You can just have that. And then you don't have to worry about anything. So never fly let it go. Look for just for like close to yourself. Just cloud protection. And you're just like Bob's your uncle, right? Now you at least have optionality. But I just wonder where they let this idea that the lead came work. Just kind of the came from the contract itself. So I was like, this is kind of interesting.
The guy that came from.
I was like, listen, I can get like trust me. I could take all these things that happen to themselves. I just not be my tail for the app. That's my opinion.
I got a question for you.
My first time.
So, a buddy of mine, He's got,
I've literally done like.
he wants me to start
I
talking about.
do a lot of.
Look, I work.
Okay.
He's trying to work me in. I'm on the fence. But what he really needs, what he really should talk about, nonprofits, is,
So it was their flagship.
back in, data focused,
Their training video.
for experience with AI integration.
No, for.
Is
the
that-
entire-
He's trying to cook
Yeah,
up
they
something.
had like a 8-day.
Okay.
Sales event.
Is it you or is it recommendations from you that I can get this slot?
Try to.
Either one, put me in there, I can give you recommendations, I can do all of those things. So yeah, like we can have a conversation.
Actually,
No secrets.
there's some
Yeah,
silver.
well, that's the thing is, it's like, he's asking me about back and stuff, the only back and every like, sales shop,
Like sales.
basically.
Right.
So, and I know shop fucking hits it up. So, you know, that's the problem there, like, I'll bring you on, it's just, there's gonna be a country. I don't want to, you know, cry the whole way up.
No, that is. This is the very first topic. This is the key, and all this is the next one. If you're very front end focused. And these are just very regular type things. That still starts to get hard to do. You start to run into this like, oh, I gotta stand on my sidecar side and run this whole stuff.
Yeah, so we're looking at like some multiplayer stuff in there.
It's like buying a string.
But
any type of box.
Flowchart, UI stuff. So, yeah, so there's a whole bunch of good things in there, but ultimately, I know like someone who's like very data security focused. We expect the company A to be flying around in there.
Right.
So yeah, something of that nature, but, yeah, if you're open to like, having like, pitch in contact with him. You can have a two-way, yeah, and then, depending on how the new agreement goes, sure it's, you know, choice. You can recommend somebody maybe that can have people advice.
Yeah, we could do a joint, we have,
Take this video.
I don't know the like, yeah, I mean, obviously, a company could do it too. So I can watch that. Let's see what the idea is.
Because the thing is like,
So like.
we've recognized, we haven't talked to somebody about the product shop. And we weren't really thinking specifically.
It'll still be brewing for 5 years from now.
Ultimately, we came out of the meeting and like, whoever is going to build this marketing thing needs to do, not like some half-ass fucking from the type like I would. So whoever's gonna build it has to be full on. So that's when, whatever funding we have to go, it goes basically into that. It gets.
What was their pricing in Texas?
We didn't even talk pricing. We
Okay.
didn't even talk. pricing. We talked Because he's the kind of who's a person that was like going from project to project, not really giving me any kind of into like these projects, right? Just throwing a whole bunch of like technologies and like things. Right now, like, right, but I was given a very specific, okay, how should I handle securing data? Oh, well, we use this tool, this tool, but you're not really answering my question. It's a little uneasy coming out. So I trust you a lot in that.
No, we should talk about it. That's good.
The app itself is a design. He's saying that it's good.
Like if you didn't code, or if you were a coder,
Disrupt
Chances are you want to do one.
No,
I guess if they-
I had some. I'm sure like AI, this AI, and then I also have my. I'm sure on AI. It's like. We just know. It's all concept now. We could learn. You know what I'm saying? Mine is.
The thing that I think is maybe though.
I don't give you this, no, I actually have to leave. I'm trying to-
Yeah, it's like,
They look this way.
figure out.
We're talking. Right, so we're talking effectively no. There's effectively no why until like a very. So ultimately, what you're doing is you're deciding by.
Yeah.
Or chapters.
That's why I was just like,
It's that species, the whole.
Yeah.
I already got it.
That's all I was gonna say.
Like all that stuff, front end stuff, I'm cooking with those. I don't really have any problem with that. I have a very good vision of
Track over there.
It's really when it comes down
Yeah, it
to.
takes me like an hour to get in there.
We need to get resources from. It's all this.
I don't really mind.
Yeah, all this data is flying around the rotation, which you get that in, that inside the tool. We're showing this connection, this relationship, this building, this connection, this connection. Once you have, you know, how you wrap this specific data. Look at if you take that just spits out the direction, application, this is a technically MCP. Right, because now, the MCP is you give it shit data, right? Then it's gonna be like, oh, you know, they do this. And if you give it something, then hopefully it's consistent. Right? If I said make it happen, I just make sharp, it should do it the same way
I got a
every
call
time.
from mine.
Right? There should be no difference because we have multiple gaps. Okay, you tell me this, so you put that in your graph. Tell me what that's supposed to be. Right?
It is, that's right.
Yeah, so that's the whole.
Yeah, but it's not really well.
But, yeah, that, the whole time
My team.
that into
Right now,
that.
it's like, all right.
What the organization is
Just
doing.
give it.
Okay.
And that's why I think you're part of the.
Right. Right, yeah, so you could actually really be building your money, see like build that, or do you want to go on and like what's the next step?
It's talking this stuff around the extra right now.
I am literally.
So
It very much like.
Very good.
I
You know,
grabbed vanilla JavaScript libraries to build.
Yeah, I'm building, I do a lot of GSAP and stuff. Right. So like,
Yeah. Because I put
Literally,
it
all I do all day. It's like, hey, look, I'll sign this like this. Do you think that's a bad idea? It's like, yeah, that's a bad idea. It's why. That's just your point. Video will do that, you know?
I'll find out and dive.
Yeah.
So that's ultimately what you know. Like me personally, I'm trying to stay away from frameworks. No way. JavaScript is tried and true. So as long as it's a quick library, yeah, it's fine. If I need to fuck around with this, also, I don't see a deal with that. It's just again, I don't trust myself.
No, there's a lot
I'll
too.
be honest, I would love to see how.
What's going on with the stimulus? I don't think that's. I was just. Throwing all kinds of jobs.
Okay.
But effectively, it does turn in one too, he's right along with the south, you know, like, I don't know, it's right there, like, we check out the sockets, like, basically shit on partial, back and forth. I said, if he's came out with an idea, we just swap it out, and if I didn't.
It's not actually, that's kind of.
It's bad. It's very much, very similar. Yeah, I've been looking at HMX, you see, for me, that like smell is like to me. I've always had the idea, because then you can take the person's style, but I wanted it to be more like, flow. I love just like, here's the model, here's the update actions, and then here's the DOM, basically like, from the DOM, we can figure out all the problems based on the data already. And then you can emit these acts, so a very functional flow, but the same concept of like, come back, take that partial, push back, take the model, so that like I just feel like there's a similar flow, less,
Well, you're talking here about legend. I think would be killer.
well, it's so funny, I'm building another app, we're doing that, I'm building an event source for Rails, same concept, but I can use Jet called Rails events. It's domain, that aggregates all the shit. Now, I just want to swap. The events.
Yeah, I don't know, I kind of like, I go back and forth between being like concerned about that, but also like, I do think
and then you
they're
can
probably the
time
most,
travel.
it's very
They don't.
I hope.
That's basically like
The rest of this, they, you know, they're just like, red and gold.
So this literally was trying to learn about it. And the other thing I'm getting into is like quad code.
Okay, throw it away.
So like, just like, we're building a project. And so I said, as a developer, I said, well, it wasn't like see all my and be able to log time. I want to be able to do it all. When I want to be able to like a second argument for like 4 hours and have that just like log.
Well, I mean, that makes sense to me. Stay in the location where you're working, or somewhere else. It's the exact same thing that you talk about documentation, right? Where you get the documentation, so you don't want to screw around and document.
That's got.
Where they are. Yeah.
That's exactly like that. When you're trying to run this thing, it's going to pull your test on the day, it's going to pop up your ID, about 3 months, branch operation, basically going to start like helping you figure out, hey, listen, you start to make that event based on what time you spent about 4 hours. And you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
hey, I want to go get some videos. Hey, I want to move this. Boom. So it turned out
I saw some of my friends. I saw it.
This is true, like goes to Alaska.
You're not allowed to break.
Well, I mean, you're gonna have to determine no matter what you do. You can change the ID no matter what.
If you're in VS Code, you just open one of your terminal pages.
Yeah, because I mean, initially I'm thinking, okay, well, Jira has a fucking look at VS Code, not VS Code. It's labor, right? Right, and you're like, ask that, but if you have a terminal, then still have the excellent. It's
Everybody has, so one of the things download that, it's like, I wanted it to be a IAM, so you even have node installed.
I'm really, I use AI. I don't go for AI. I go my friends say, I'm trying to.
There's a Russ.
So, like, I was, I feel like it's so like,
Well, that's my thing.
that was a good sense.
For this.
Just don't want to go high, you already, you just said that 20 minutes ago, you're like, I want to go.
It just seems like.
Well, I'm thinking. Like one of the best.
Okay, no,
Yeah,
okay.
that's not, that's not.
That makes
Yeah, right, well, I know, I say that now.
They'll go to the app store somewhere.
Oh my God. No, me, the girl thinks he wants to stop.
For sure. I'm not using AI professional. I'm using it for like.
They have to fight the guy that's.
Probably sounds like that. Medical diagnostics. Probably not. But I'm using it a lot. That's great. You have to believe it. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I guess. And it can answer your like.
In the terms.
Pretty cool.
I'm starting to like.
So to me, like, they're all little like offers.
Yeah, that I do feel like. I don't know if it's good or bad. Use it or not, but I gotta play. Some of it.
Well, it's great.
Projects in my head, like trying to think of, so, like, I don't actually know at work, so like.
You can't see.
Are we,
Playground. I'm like trying to play
Actually.
and sometimes it's.
Yeah, yeah. Why?
It's like, I know that would need if I just.
It's seven.
Oh, yeah, it feels like.
Wait, is it possible?
It's actually. That spot. It's subtle.
Yeah.
That the beginner would not. It is like concerning.
It's not like.
Thursday.
Yeah. They don't really know. It's like,
Like a junior one.
Yeah.
somebody works.
Well, it doesn't need to be there, but it's not.
Friday is definitely.
Like that's.
Yes.
If it was break, if it was really breaking, like I would understand. Like I would.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I fixed it. The fact that I.
Oh,
But
Like, that's it?
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I think a lot of things, you can get things to find to, like, is it secure? Is it maintainable? Those are the things
Well, I
that.
don't need to worry about security.
Yeah, if you're just a little.
I'm just
tiny
thinking,
project.
it's a UI project, it's like visual, I don't worry about good.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I don't need to worry about it. I'm on a what?
So
$21. I'm just playing with code, front, like, CSS, HTML, not even enough JavaScript.
I've actually had a bunch of fun. It's so good at creating a single page website, which is like straight up HTML, vanilla JavaScript. It's so good.